Look, so yesterday around 7, the Sky announced that Courtney would be out for the year. She tore ACL. I kind of could tell as soon as she went down that it probably was wraps. But this is sad, one, because that's probably honestly the end of her career, if I'm being honest. Not that she can't recover from it, but more so like as you get older, you just got to make smarter decisions for your body. She's had a great career. She's lasted more than, most players have in the W, so kudos to her, but prayers up to her as well on a speedy recovery. Now the Sky are officially in shambles. Like, I think they're actually cooked. She was their third leading scorer, I believe. She averaged about 10, 3, and 5. She was their third leading scorer, a very key piece. So they got to figure out. I think they're going to end up signing somebody. A lot of fans been bringing up this post by Carter. You guys know Carter was the guard on the team. She got really popular after the whole Caitlin Clark situation. I think it was like I don't know what game that was. What game that was like? It was one of the beginning games, like early in the season, but she had to shove that went super viral, and then, everything like that. She came out with this post, and a lot of people have been bashing her for saying this and the timing of when she said it, because kind of Courtney went down. The Sky are horrible this year, and then she put out this tweet on Thread. She said, "When the universe gives you signs, you pay attention. What goes around always comes back around. When you have ugly in your heart, the outcome always backfire. Just want to say, pay attention to the universe is speaking to us." Me personally, I thought it was a general tweet, but people are saying this is a direct shot at the Chicago Sky. I don't think she was being disrespectful to Courtney and her injury. I think she was more so, if what people are saying are true, because I don't think she's that type of person, that would be like really, really low for her. I don't think she'll do something like that. But the Sky did do her dirty. She didn't get another deal. Have you heard of a young player averaging 20 NBA or W and then you don't get re-signed? Like, that's, you would think if you average 20 points, you get picked up. But I think the reputation she's built for herself is just kind of just push teams away from her. So, but she put out this tweet, and the people are just mad at like the timing of her putting out the tweet. I interpret it as one, a general tweet, and maybe if she is taking shots, I think the shots are more so at the Chicago Sky, because Courtney ain't do nothing to her. They just signed her, you know what I'm saying? She just went back to her former team. But this a little bit what's going on.
Well, breaking WNBA injury news, and this one is not good if you're a Chicago Sky fan, because Courtney Vandersloot is out. And not only is she out for the season with a torn ACL. She was injured in yesterday's game against the Indiana Fever. She will miss the entire 2025 season. She's going to undergo surgery soon, and that's terrible for the Chicago Sky, who are already, well, terrible. So the question has to be, who do you replace her with? Do you go get Chennedy Carter? I know she's locker room issues. I know. But the girl can score, and the girl can facilitate. Hailey Van Lith does a good job with the minutes that she has. Do I think she's ready to lead the team and be the starting point guard? I do not, but I do think that she probably will be in another year or two, and I think that what she's getting right now is very valuable.
But she might be forced to, have to. She's basically going to be forced to have to step up early. I think, the Sky are already trash. Honestly, I think their best bet, they don't sign another guard. Might as well just develop Hailey. Like, just start Hailey, let her develop. Carter, if she's bringing locker room problems to the team, I don't even know. You're not going to the playoffs either way. I don't see the point in really, bringing her on, but.
I have to make some big moves and quick, because Sloot is out, and you need somebody that can come in right now and play and facilitate and score and run an offense and be a good defensive presence. They got to feed the post. They got to transition well. I mean, this is a huge loss for the Sky, and I know that they're already reeling, but this is worse.
They're in a really tough position. And then Angel's having the worst season. Angel Reese officially has more rebounds than points, averaging 9 points and 12 rebounds and 2 assists. Last year she averaged 12. So she's just playing terrible. They just all look horrible right now. There's not even a bright spot for the team. There's not one bright spot. I'm fully convinced the coach probably gets fired after this season. I don't even think Kamilia, they look like they don't want to be there. I saw some people post something. You can see Kamilia all the way in the back, mad like she don't want to be there. She not having none of that shit. She don't want to be there. I said it before, like, you can't be a championship level team or even a playoff team and Angel is your lead, like, score. You know, she can't. You gotta find like another piece for her. Like Carter was a great piece for her, and I think that kind of helped her offensively because most of the focus is really on Carter and Angel benefited from that. She's always played with a good guard like that. Now she doesn't really have that no more, so she has to step up. But I don't know, it's looking rough right now.
Angel Reese now has more rebounds than points in her career. Now,
Oh, whoa, hold on. I didn't know that. Damn, 526 points. I don't know if that's good or bad. Is that good or bad? What y'all think in the comment section? That's a tough one. Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't know if that's really ass or if that's really good. Angel Reese now has 526 points compared to her 532 rebounds. And honestly, that Dennis Rodman comparison is starting to come true. And I mean really come true. Dennis Rodman averaged 13 boards and 7 points on his career. So off that alone, you already know he has more rebounds than points. And it's crazy because this man has 11,000 rebounds compared to his 6,600 points, damn near twice as much. And in Angel Reese's rookie year, she averaged 14 points and 13 boards. So yes, the rebounds is right behind her points, but no, now she's averaging 9 points but 12 boards. She's leading the league in rebounds. Cool, great. But 9 points, we can at least get to a double-double. Of course, there's a couple things that hurt my argument when I make this comparison. Dennis Rodman averaged 52% from the field in his career. 52. Now, that's pretty damn impressive. Yes, I know he's a big, but for somebody who didn't score a lot and didn't put up a lot of shots, 52% is pretty damn tough. And during her rookie year, Angel Reese shot 39% from the field, which isn't terrible, but for a big, it's really bad. And right now, she's currently shooting 31% from the field. The season...
Yeah, so it dropped, and 39% is, yeah, for a big is bad. That's really bad for a big man. For a guard, it's not bad because, you know, guards take more... Your shots are from afar. You're mixing in 3-pointers, mid-range jumpers, drives, so it's a little different. Bigs, you're mostly around the paint, so you should be shooting 45 or higher. You know, you're shooting 30, and all her shots are mostly layup attempts. That's crazy. That's outrageous.
Even a fourth and a way down, but still, this is really bad. 31% as a big, we got to get better. And of course, the biggest thing that hurts my argument when I make this comparison is Dennis Rodman was a winner. Every team he went to, he won games. Won championships. Multiple. Go look it up. Angel Reese is only in her second year, but they've been, and I mean the Chicago Sky, have been bottom of the league for the last 2 years. Her rookie year, they were actually pretty decent. This year, they're not looking good at all. Averaging or having more rebounds than points isn't a bad thing. But it is a bad thing when you're the best player on the team and your team sucks. That is a problem. That is a problem. And honestly, it's not all on her. Chicago needs more pieces. She should not be the best scorer, the best offensive player. Of course, I have Kamilia and Ariel, but no, she still averaged more points than most people on that damn team. And that's an issue because she's not a scorer at all. But hey, this is pretty tough, but it's pretty bad too when you think about it.
So he basically confirmed what I'm saying. So I don't know. It's like I'm kind of in the middle with it, to be honest. And, you know, another thing about people saying the Sky are trash. I've seen this video. I know she was talking about the Wings, but look what happens when she says y'all didn't beat the Chicago Sky. Yeah, look at her. She was like, y'all ain't beat Chicago? Look. Out of all the teams she could have named, she said Chicago. She said, y'all ain't beat Chicago? Like, Chicago is like a easy, you know what I'm saying? An easy game to get.
People love to say, oh, me bound queen. Oh, she misses all her shots. Okay, she do. I'm not gonna act like she don't. Her ass can't shoot for shit right now on my fucking life. You feel me? But the fact that she has the motor to still drive it to the hoop, she's still trying. Now, Kamilia, she has a motor, but she's very inconsistent. Sometimes her ass be flat-footed as shit, too, to be that damn tall. How are you not dynamically getting rebounds?
But I think with Kamilia, it's it kind of stems from Angel a little bit. She wants to. I just don't think they're compatible like people thought. I think she would go to a different team and dominate. Personally, I think like if she was on a different team, she probably would dominate. I just think it's just the Sky situation, and you can tell she's getting fed up with it. Like she don't even be hiding that shit. She's so real. She don't be hiding that shit. So
why are you so damn flat-footed? So I completely get why they're fucking losing, because everybody on that roster sucks. I'm not gonna lie, like everybody sucks, from the coach to Angel to Kamilia. Not gonna lie, even before the best player was Sloot, but even she's inconsistent and she's a little bit old in season, so she's not as dynamic. Kia Nurse, you fucking suck. Ariel Atkins has some potential as well, but she's also very inconsistent. They're just young. And I mean this with love in my heart. People go through slumps in their game. And when you suck, you suck. You have to own that and realize this is your time to sit on the back burner and learn who you are. You have to reinvent yourself. And even though I know Angel has everything going on for herself, trust me, people be like, oh, she don't care about the game. No, she does. And I can bet money she goes in the shower and cries about the fact that she sucks now.
Hopefully they figure it out. I don't think that. I think even if she does figure it out, they still not going to the playoffs. They just don't got the pieces. But let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. And as always, it's your boy.